I called the police to ask him for help. I want to do in Spanish. I'm sorry, my English. But I'm doing Spanish. Thank you. Llamé a la policía 2 veces. Y yo pienso de que las personas llaman a la policía solo por 2 razones.
So in this instance, he's explaining that he called the police on 2 different occasions, and he believed that community members usually call the police for these 2 reasons.
Uno, porque uno es víctima sobre algún crimen o violencia. La otra razón, porque queremos reportar un incidente. Pero ¿qué pasa cuando las personas, las víctimas, llaman a la policía y la policía los victimizan a ellos?
So one of the reasons is someone calls the police because they have been victims of a crime, and the second is because they have been witnesses to a crime. But what happens when they call the police and the police, then they become victims of the police?
La vez pasada 2 veces llamé a la policía, en vez de ayudarme, me hicieron a mí el victimario y me arrestaron sin ninguna razón. Eso me duele mucho porque yo sé que a muchos de los miembros de mi comunidad han pasado y siguen viviendo esta tragedia con nuestra policía en Baltimore City.
So one of the incidents that took place, I was a victim of a crime, and instead of the officer supporting me, he arrested me. And this hurts me because I know that many in my community are experiencing the same treatment.
La última vez que llamé, bueno, cuando perdí toda confianza con la policía porque estaba envuelto en una disputa verbal, entonces para que no llegara a un nivel más alto, llamé a la policía. Llegaron 2, llegó una mujer, una oficial, y me preguntó: ¿eres residente o ciudadano o te va a costar la deportación?
So the time that I was in a verbal dispute, I elected to call the police because I did not want the situation to escalate any further. So when I called the police, the first thing that the woman officer asked me, are you a resident or are you a citizen? Because you know this could cost you your deportation.
Gracias a Casa también conozco mis derechos y le dije: tú sabes que hay una orden ejecutiva dada por la alcaldesa de Baltimore City, que tú no puedes preguntar eso. Yo te llamé no para que me hagas esas preguntas, sino que para que me vengas a ayudar. Y entonces no dijo nada más.
So when she asked that to me, thanks to Casa, I know my rights. And when she asked that to me, I told her, do you know that there's an executive order passed by the mayor that protects me from you asking me those questions? And after I told her that, she did not say anything more.
Es lamentable que eso sucede. Mi pregunta, después de que termina esta orden, aunque no quisiera que terminara la orden ejecutiva, pues esperemos que ella nos va a decir que tenemos una nueva orden.
So that was the day that I lost faith for the police, when that incident happened to me. And so my question to you is, we are hoping that the executive order is improved.
¿Cuánto tiempo usted se tardaría en entrenar a sus oficiales para que no ejercen esa práctica que no les compete? ¿Y cuál es el plan para poder educarlos en ese aspecto?
So after the new executive order is implemented, how long do you envision training the officers in order to ensure that situations like these do not continue to happen? And what is your plan to roll these trainings out?
Para terminar, quiero asegurarme que eso no sucede más con cada uno de los miembros de mi comunidad. Esta práctica de intimidación nos hace a nosotros y no llamar más la policía. Si aumenta el crimen, y nos hacemos nosotros más víctimas.
Lydia, we're going to wrap up the question here.
So I asked this question because I want to ensure that members of my community feel safe to call the police, because when we're asked for immigration status, we're intimidated.
Thank you for bringing that to our attention. So when I started on Monday as the commissioner, the acting commissioner, one of the first things we talked about that I was briefed on was the department's immigration policy. In addition to the executive order, there's a policy being crafted by the department that's probably complete by the end of this week. That really is a mirror from the policy in New Orleans, which is one of the first in the country, that restricts officers from asking immigration status. And then it is our ability to train the department immediately once the policy becomes effective. So the day that the policy is effective, the training begins for the entire department to make sure that everybody is trained and is complying with the policy, from the newest recruit all the way up to me, that restricts officers from asking about immigration status, because we want to be able to know who are victims of crime, we want to know who are witnesses of crime, because without knowing that, we really have no idea how much crime is being committed. So we need to know that so we can accurately report it. And so, look, we assure you that that policy was being written before I got here. It's being completed this week. Once it's completed, we will train the entire department. That training begins immediately. And so as officers come to work every day, they will receive that training. And then there will be certainly disciplinary actions taken for those who violate it. Thank you. Good questions. And to you also, we're sorry about the loss of the son. And we want to make sure that our detectives are thorough, competent, but also compassionate. Even when we do a good job, not following up, sometimes you won't even know we're doing a good job. And sometimes the lack of response will give the impression that we didn't do anything. Don't know what happened, but what I'll say is, in this culture change and in this professional development, it's our goal to make sure that we're competent but we're compassionate. In that compassion, certainly what you said helped me now know we need to build systems of accountability that we can follow up with people and stay in touch. Even though we get busy, even though we're working hard, we're overworked, we still need to be able to stay in touch and keep you informed. Even if keeping you informed means there's nothing new to report. At least that phone call, I think, is what I'm hearing. Now, with regard to those stores on private property that are allowing people to do things, we're taking actions against many of those stores. In our walk yesterday, we talked about that. There are many stores that are found to be in violation, that actions from the city are forthcoming. When it comes to the state's attorney's decision to not prosecute, that was not a change in the law. That's just a change in her office's policy to decide not to prosecute. According to Maryland state law, it's still a criminal violation. So, but I want to be clear, we're not just arresting people for just smoking weed. And that has been reduced from the first day I got here on Monday. They demonstrated to me that's been reduced greatly from what it used to be. I met with her on our first day, and we agreed, the state's attorney, and we agreed to communicate with one another about those policy changes from her that affect us, policy changes from us that affect her. And we agreed to work together to create the correct path and deployment for what police should do. But we first got to really align with the law, because our policy on what we should do is mirrored off the state law. We can't put the police in positions where now they are violating the law. Now, we don't, and certainly we don't want to criminalize and give kids criminal records that will disqualify them from getting good jobs. But smoking weed and testing positive for them will disqualify them from getting good jobs. We clear on that? But great point, and we're sorry about this.
Thank you, Sid. So before I call the next round of names, it's important to me that I be transparent with you all about how many folks are left.
Yes, I think you know what I'm saying. And also,
Thank you,
I
ma'am.
want to talk about something after the meeting, because sometimes people be in meetings, and I would like to address something with you after the meeting.
Thank you, Ms. Hudson.
So the systems of accountability I was talking about were systems of accountability regarding performance, so that I can know, and the department can know, and the citizens can know, when people are performing well, when they're not performing well, when they're not performing at all. Now, there are other systems that are already in place that we need to enhance and make perfect, like the CRC and the citizens that are tied to each district, where you have open lines of communication and access to your district commander, to the staff and the rank and file within the district every single day, and at all the meetings where all of the information is supposed to be shared with the residents who live in that district. And then as we improve on this technology platform, you're going to see everything we do made available to you electronically, so that everything we're doing inside of our offices, you'll be able to, in the future, just go on your computer and see what it is we're doing, the results of our actions, or the results of our lack of actions. You'll be able to see that. And then we'll know what to do about it, how to correct it, how to hold people accountable, and that transparency will be available to you to see what we did about the problem.
So you're talking about.
Like this are important. I'm happy to be here. I'll be at more. There'll be more meetings like this. But if you make a request to the major, and the major tells you he can't give it to you because I didn't give it to him, then he's going to connect you to me. And you're always welcome to send something to my office. You're welcome to send something to my office. We did, I think I know what you mean when you say Cal Center. We did not have that in New Orleans, but there was a partnership between the police department and the recreation department, where police officers were joined with members of the recreation department and vice versa, where there were opportunities for us to engage with the kids at playgrounds, at schools, after hours, and on the weekends. And so while there may not have been Cal Centers, there were certainly, with both years that I worked for, opportunities for the recreation department to be part of the police department. That's actually in place here. All of the city departments work together. And in our VRI walk yesterday, recreation and parks were with us, and we would walk past the park and we saw things that needed to be corrected. The mayor charged the person in charge to have it corrected. And there were a number of kids that we went to a community center to see. And so all of that's working together, part of the DRI discussion. And the police are a part of it. And so all that's part of the holistic, multi-disciplinary approach to dealing with the issues on the front end that help to prevent kids from making bad decisions to commit crimes first. Thank you.
I was gonna say,
and then you still don't get no resolution or no results. What do we do?
Ma'am, would you mind sharing your name with us?
I'm sorry, my name is Francis Cole.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. And you're absolutely right. First of all, don't go away. We don't want you to go away. We want you right here. And what you described is totally unacceptable. It was unacceptable in my previous career, it's unacceptable now. That's what this whole reform initiative is about. That's what this whole culture change is about. Now, it's not all officers, but the ones you experience, that's totally unacceptable. And we want to know about that. That's why there's a big investment in those body cameras, so that we can know those things that before the cameras, it was impossible to know. And when we conduct audits and reviews of that body camera, and when you file a complaint, and then we go back and look at the footage, and then we find that you asked us to do something that we refused to do, or we did it wrong. That's what this whole reform is about, to build those systems of accountability, to know that, and to go back and then make it right. Retrain people so that they know the right thing to do, discipline people so that they know their consequences for those actions or lack of actions. That's what this whole consent decree is about. What we're trying to do in addition to that is just change the culture in the minds of our people so that we want to do better. Not that we're being made to do better, because we are being made to do it, but we should want to do it.
We should want to.
We should want to do it.
I also have another issue.
Ma'am?
Oh, really, it'll be really quick. When you do file the complaints, even with internal affairs, they're all in cahoots together. I'm telling you, listen, one other thing. Are you going to be accessible to the citizens of Baltimore? Because me personally, I would like to see you. I would like to talk to you, and I mean, I hope I'm able, but even when we had other commissioners and I was trying to get to them, guess what? I couldn't get to them. You have to go through the sales sergeant, you gotta go through the major, go through all that, and guess what? Still can't get you the commissioner. No, unacceptable.
Thank you, Ms. Cole.
Thank you.
Have you ever been this close to the commissioners?
No, I have not. Thank you so much.
Mr. Saul?
We're doing it right now, we'll do it again.
Okay, perfect, thank you. And I'm gonna hold you to that.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much, God bless you. Thank you. Your name, sir?
Good evening, Commissioner. My name is Ty Johnson. Thank you for your time. You alluded to your previous career. I want to ask about that. What were some of the most prescient and or controversial challenges that you faced, whether it be administrative, whether it be operational, whether it be technologically, however, how did you address that through policy? And now, given that you have some sort of lay of the land through various meetings, various research, various travels, what have you, how would you import that experience here in Baltimore? And do you believe that that experience through policy that you're going to implement will work? And that's my question, essentially.
The most challenging.
Yeah. The most challenging.
Man, first of all, New Orleans is a lot like Baltimore. It was all challenging. And it's hard to really narrow it down. Because as the mayor and I talk every day, and as the council members and I have been talking all week, you know, dealing with the crime issue is a big challenge. Changing the culture in a department that has 3,000 members is a big challenge. It's like trying to turn a cruise ship around that's stuck in quicksand. It's a big challenge, but we can do it. I think cops are generally good across the country. Hey, hear me out. We're generally good at dealing with crime issues. We've learned to do that. We're generally not good at supervising people, managing and being good leaders. Which when we don't do that, then the other part drops too. Because then we don't catch mistakes, we don't do anything about it when people make it. But you have to work on all that together. I think the most challenging thing I had to do was change a culture in an agency where the senior members were locked in and you couldn't move them and you couldn't get rid of them, and all they did was show up for an hour and went home. And then I had to go and fight with civil service and the labor group to undo that so that I could appoint the brightest and the best people to rise up to leadership positions, put them in leadership and hold them accountable while still finding something really creative for those other members to do. And fought against them while they fought against me and tried to pull us down and undo all the good work we did. That was probably the most challenging thing. Because of the day-to-day, the officers just want to go do the right thing. But when people are pulling against you and trying to work hard to stop the good because they don't get their way, that was challenging. Especially when it was me that was appointed over all of them. That was challenging. We improve on our efficiency and how we communicate, how we receive information, how we give information back, and how we can stay in touch with victims and witnesses and any resident that has information. Certainly that's an area that needs improvement. I appreciate you bringing that to us. That's a system of accountability that connects victims to the police department in real time. What happened at Johns Hopkins, I really can't speak to, but I was with the president this morning in our meeting with all the university presidents. And then we talked about the relationship between Johns Hopkins and the Baltimore Police Department, what it would look like, how it would be managed, how it would be supervised and evaluated, and what consequences would happen when things go wrong, should that bill pass and that happen. And we don't know what that is, but we had that conversation with what the president committed to us was working together to figure the answers out, and that they would, I submitted to them that the Baltimore police would have ultimate control over the evaluation of all of that, and that they would have, if it passes, and only if, they would have very limited jurisdiction and authority. Anytime there's an issue like that where we need to train our department to be able to determine the difference between those who are abiding and those who are misusing those things to not abide. We want to make sure we educate our officers so we can identify that. So we respect the rights of all people. And certainly we're open to education so that we can train our members to identify exactly what they're talking about. I'm open to that. And certainly we can find a way to incorporate that so that all the members of this department can recognize that. And then recognize those who want to abuse that and know what that looks like when they're confronted. That should be happening everywhere, but it's not. But thank you for bringing it to our attention. It's something that we need to certainly look at so that we can be educated on how to make it.
I'm Beatrice Bastiani.
Break your heart on Valentine's. We got on the road Wednesday. We got my son married last Saturday. Got on the road Wednesday, got here Thursday night. Back home in New Orleans, we're about to hire contractors to do some touch-up work because I'm selling that house. I'm already moved in and locked in to at least 1 year lease. I'm not going anywhere. I can't go home. This is my home. This is my home. And yes, I'm committed. We are committed.
Thank you very much. Welcome.
To being here. First of all, we understand the dynamic of what's in front of us. It's a heavy lift, but it's an opportunity. And I would not have wasted this mayor's time by saying yes if I didn't intend to stay until it's done. Until it's done. And when it is done, let me make a prediction. When it is done, somebody from somewhere else will reach down and hire a Baltimore police department to go fix their city's police department. I realize that they're challenges.
No. Folks, we do this dog and pony show. We want the police. I want to talk about the policeman's Bill of Rights. That gives an officer 10 days to sit here and give a statement. But if I shoot somebody, I got to do mine right now. You can't insulate the police if you want them to be treated equally. You feel me? You got to set the ground. Now, if you look around this room, you got policemen in here, all y'all in here. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see none of your white police officers in here from the FOP here. You know what I'm saying? So you got a racial problem too. And that policeman's Bill of Rights was set in a racial area.
I got you. My job right now is to. I gave you a courtesy look at you.
Yes, sir. I gave you a courtesy.
All right. My job right now is to assess what we have, who we have. Take this consent decree, implement this consent decree, to change the culture, to reduce violent crime. All of that's being done right now, and that's what we're working on. Certainly, that's a challenge, that's something that we gotta work with. There are a lot of reforms that have to be made. Whatever it takes and whatever help I need and whoever I gotta go to, as high up as I need to go, and make sure that these officers are safe and can do their job and are successful, and the citizens are safe and protected, and we do it together. I believe there are members in the Baltimore Police Department that want the Baltimore Police Department to change.
Yeah, they is.
I believe that.
They is. Some of it's wrong.
I believe that.
But the ones that's keeping it from changing is in the seats that ain't in the room.
Well, let's start right here, right now,
That's why I'm here.
one step, one handshake at a time. Certainly, we don't know if that's going to pass, but I certainly can't guarantee that. What I can say is that this morning, we met with the president of Johns Hopkins, and we discussed that. And we discussed options of what it could look like. Not that it will, but what it could look like. And I gave him my opinion of how it should be structured. Now, that's what I gave him this morning, as the president of the mayor and all the other presidents of the universities. The other point he made was, what you explained to me just now is totally unacceptable. It's bad, it's horrible, it's totally unacceptable. And yes, that officer and all of us need more training on how to deal with not just patients with dementia, but all types of issues that we should be able to recognize and handle accordingly. And no, an officer is not supposed to make a medical diagnosis. And that's improper, irregular, and just wrong. And that needs to be brought to our attention so that we can correct that through both training and perhaps discipline as well. All of that. And thank you for bringing it to our attention.
Thank you.
Just a little bit, thank you, Mayor, for bringing us together. Thank you, council people. We really appreciate your support to all of our officers, to all the residents that live in the community. Tonight, we talked about the community wants to be more engaged and more utilized. Certainly, we want to make sure that that happens. Fully staffing to patrol. High priority, we want to make sure we do that. I heard you. Restoring trust in the police department. Quite a few people talked about the lack of trust, and they're concerned about our ability to restore trust. Certainly, that's going to happen. We have some really bright people working with our consent decree. Thank you for being with us tonight. That's a high priority for us. We're doing that open air drug monitoring. There's work that's being done right now in this district, in all the districts, the work that you see and the work that you don't see. And we're working on that. Distrust in the police department by the immigrant community. We talked about that. There's a policy that's about to be erected in the police department with training to the entire department that protects you from being asked about your immigration status. Residents want to see more proactive policing. Certainly, that's coming. We're working to recruit, hire, and train more officers. We're working to retain the good officers that we have. And we're working to civilianize the department to free up time so that we can put more focus on patrol by giving those administrative tasks to civilians that we want to hire, thereby giving us the ability to have more proactive policing. Culture change in the department, policing the police. Certainly that's something that's important to us. It's a mandate in the consent decree. You can look for structural changes within OPR or the internal affairs to make sure it's more robust, effective, and efficient. And then supporting returning individuals to minimize recidivism. Very good point. Very good point. Thank you for that. That's just as important on the back end as changing the culture on the front end. I want to thank you. Thank you, Short. I want to thank you and look forward to all of you coming tonight. And we welcome all of you to join us at our next community meeting. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you. Let's give it.